I am so excited to be filming this video right now because it's very last minute. This whole thing is very last minute, but I'll give you a little hint. My hat. We're going to Disney World. My mom and I booked the trip literally yesterday. We are going in 2 days for a couple days, essentially a long weekend trip. We're both vaccinated. I've been dying to go, definitely feeling really antsy, and like got to the point where we just want to go somewhere, and Disney is pretty affordable right now, and it just seemed like I think we just like our souls need it. Literally, I did these nails 2 days ago. They're so perfect for Disney. I hope they last for a couple more days. So with last minute trip, I also decided to do a last minute pack with me video because I love packing. When I was a kid, we used to plan our trips months in advance. We used to go in like February. So I remember like I would give myself, I'd have to be like, okay, Liz, it is 11-year-old Liz, it is a month before or 2 months before. Now you can start packing. So I would start packing weeks before we would go. So it always like brings me such joy to pack, especially now because of like how focused I am on style and how much I love Disney style. I love to plan outfits and get ready in that way. And so I'm going to take you guys along on my process, kind of go through like outfit planning and what I do to pack, because I think I'm a pretty efficient packer. I am definitely an overpacker. I am not an underpacker, but I'm pretty good at packing, and I'm very good also at finding a way to fit everything I want and need into my suitcase. I know I'm gonna wanna buy some stuff, so I'm gonna try and be good about space. So to start out, I wanna like start planning outfits, so that way if I have at least outfits planned, I don't have a bunch of extraneous, is that the right word? Extra pieces that I'm not gonna wear. So I'm gonna start by trying on some outfits and putting things together, laying things out, and I'll take you guys through that process, but I'm so excited. Also, I went to Box Lunch this morning because I had a gift card from my dear friends at Box Lunch, and so I figured now was the time that I needed to use it. So I want to show you just like I got 2 things from there. I have my phone propped up on a chair on a tripod because I just wanted this height, so we're nailing it today. Okay, so went to Box Lunch. I got the shirt. This is another thing about doing a last minute trip to Disney right now. You have to reserve your park ticket. So they have to know that there's enough space for you based on capacity and people reserving. And so we so far only have 1 park ticket, but we are just crossing our fingers and gonna play it by ear to hopefully get into the other parks throughout the long weekend that we're there. Honestly, I'm just so happy to be on Disney property and like nearby. We're staying at the Swan and Dolphin, so we can walk to the boardwalk, to Yacht and Beach. We can take the Skyliner from MGM, I'll never not call it MGM, to the other, I think, what's it called? The Riviera, which I've never been to. None of us have ever been to. The last time we were at Disney World was before my wedding, for my bachelorette party, which was August 2019. So it's been a minute. Anyways, we're just crossing our fingers. I've been keeping tabs on like when availability becomes available. When reservations become available on the app, and it seems like day of there tend to be, I think that's when they go through like people who aren't going to be there, cancellations. I know they cancel tickets if people don't show up, obviously. I've been keeping a close eye on that, hoping that we can get them like days in advance. I'm just going to keep checking frantically, but if not, hopefully we can get them day of and it'll be great. Anyways, we'll definitely be going to Epcot, which is great because it's my favorite. Honestly, they're all my favorite parks. Anyways, long story short, this is what I got from Box Lunch today, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. This cheesy Anakin Skywalker amazing t-shirt. I couldn't love this more. I cannot wait to wear it to Galaxy's Edge, have a little blue milk, get my angsty Anakin Skywalker on, probably with some bikers. So, and then I also got these are very trendy, and I'm not sure if I'm like cool enough to wear them, but I love a hat. So we got a Mickey bucket hat because it just looks very classic Disney to me. It brings me back to the 90s when we started going when I was a kid. So anywho, let's start packing. So I haven't even gotten my suitcase out yet because I'm going to start planning some outfits first. So I have all my ears here. I'm definitely going to buy more ears when I'm there because there's a bunch of pairs I want. I have my ears. I have my little packing cubes. This I'm going to hang up eventually. I'm not taking my skincare fridge. So I have my little packing cubes, my ears. These are like the Disney t-shirts I was thinking about bringing. Shorts, hats, a couple bathing suits, and then these things on this side of my rack are things that I'm thinking about wearing. So I'm going to try some stuff on first to see like some outfits that I have ideas for and then plan from there. Also, it is a gloomy and gray day here, which makes it a good day to dream of Disney.
I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your sweet desire. What we're all will turn right. We just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the fire, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together.
Okay, since it is such a gloomy day, I'm getting a little overwhelmed. I'm gonna take a little nap, come back with a fresh face, get back to my fashion show. Successful nap, and now we're back at it. I think I have a good idea of like what I'm gonna pack. So I started packing. I've been using my packing cubes, and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm doing, but this is like first draft, and then I'm gonna go back in. I think I'm actually gonna finish packing up tomorrow because I kind of ran out of outfit ideas. I got a little overwhelmed, so I'm gonna go back in tomorrow and edit again. Okay, so we made some progress. I'm probably gonna change some things around. This is not everything. I am an overpacker. So I have my like undergarments and bathing suits in here and a bathing suit cover up because I will be going in a hot tub. I have my dresses in here. I have some shorts, t-shirts here. And then I used this bigger, like medium-sized bag. Let's see if I can open this one hand. That's better. For all of my ears, because usually I just try and shove them in, but I feel like this is going to be an easier packing, and I know I want to buy at least one more pair of ears, so this will make everything fit in easier. So I think I'm going to call it a day, do the rest tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. Realized I didn't have a chance to finish my pack with me video and show you the final results, and so I am back from my trip already. But before I unpack, I'm gonna kind of show you how I laid everything out, what I brought. I actually don't remember like how much of this I went through, but I wanted to finish this video because packing for me is one of my favorite things. So I wanted to show you like what works for me, what I bring. If you have any like specific questions about what I bring, like what skincare do I feel like works, how do I pack my ears, which I'll show you, let me know, leave them in the comments below. I'll chat with you about it. I love packing. I've spent a lot of time living out of suitcases, so I know how to make it work. And we were there for 5 nights, everything in a carry-on. So I'll show you guys kind of how everything got laid out, and then lay some of my like must-haves that I packed, and then that's it. Obviously I have some new little leftovers from the trip, so I put all of my ears and hats in this not giant, I guess it's medium-sized bag, which actually made packing really nice because I did have some extra room in here if I needed to add anything as we came home. And then I have my little tripod, I have my straightener in here, my little makeup pouch. I don't bring a ton of makeup. I use like you know, my like 6 or 7 things or whatever that is. So this is my little makeup pouch fit in here. I only brought 3 pairs of shoes. I wore my chunky white sneakers. I packed a pair of like my APLs, which are kind of thinner but great for like walking and working out. And then I do think that these little packing bags are the greatest invention. They make packing so much smoother. Everything just fits. I'm able to shove a lot of stuff in them, and they almost seemed to take up less space than if the things were like flying free. I have my pajamas in here. I had like 3 different pairs of pajamas to mix and match. My underwear, undergarments, bathing suits, and a bathing suit cover 'em up all in this one. A little extra. This was actually from a wedding that we went to. I need to get a pill case, but this is all of my little like pills and supplements because I need them. I love them. I liked to be prepared just in case, so I put them in. I have these bags from Diff Eyewear that their sunglasses come in that I absolutely love. They're the cutest and perfect size. One day I'm gonna get like a little travel pill case, but these are all the things I travel. And then this is all my, so I do not skimp on skincare when I travel. There's just no purpose. You know what? I'm gonna do this facing the other way. New ears. Oh man, they look so like luxurious. Let me take a sip of my coffee out of my Endor mug that I scored at Disney World. Pumped about that. So I'm gonna show you, I bring basically all my skincare. I'm not messing around, especially if I'm like trying to look cute and like do my makeup. I need to have that like good base, and I also want to make sure that if I'm sweating so much all day that I have the proper things to take off my entire makeup, to cleanse, to make everything feel take off my entire makeup look, I suppose. I don't skimp on it. This is my skincare little box. This is the most efficient way I've found to pack this stuff. I used to use one of those foldy ones that had different compartments from Vera Bradley, but it didn't hold everything. So this holds everything. Whoop. Holds everything. It's actually really easy to pack. Luckily, the makeup brand, or the skincare brand that I mainly use, BioClarity, my favorite, BioClarity and Tula both make products that are like travel size already, which is great. I always bring my, and this is dirty, so sorry, gross, my little makeup wipes because it's the only thing that gets all of my makeup off. I use coconut oil to get my makeup off. I use a little bit of like warm water, wet this, double cleanse. I don't have a small cleanser. That's one thing I don't have a small one of. So I use this Castile soap, which is great. It's like a little bit drying, I would say, than what I'm used to, but totally fine. I double cleanse because I gotta get all that makeup off, all that sweat, all that extra nonsense. And then my little spritzy spray that I threw in my park bag from BioClarity. I brought my, and I should have brought my Tula primer because I like my Tula primer better, but I brought this one just for size from BioClarity. Also was great, but I think the Tula primer works better. All the sunscreen. I also threw one of these in my bags. Favorite sunscreens. My Floralux, which is my favorite thing from BioClarity. Can't go without it. Eye cream. This Drink It Up serum was so great during the like hot weather, super hot weather of Orlando. My Function of Beauty Champs and Condish brought with me because I love them so much. These little bottles at Ulta, I think they were $2. I also found this at Ulta because gotta have the dry shampoo. Gotta have dry shampoo. I only wash my hair one time, which is great because with the humidity, if I wash my hair even when I blow dry it, the next day and like the day of, it is so poofy, and the humidity makes it even poofier. I also brought my favorite hair oil from Garnier. That's like a shine serum that actually, I think the weight of it made my hair not so frizzy. I always have trouble in the Florida humidity with my frizziness, so I felt like this weighted it down a little bit. I'll try and link all of these below. This is my favorite. It's like $4, and I used a little bit of it when I needed it, and I think it really helped. I brought additional nails because I used, these are actually still the same ones I put on before we went, Dashing Diva. They were, I think it was $4.99 for this pack, and I still have extras. It was like flower and garden themed, I felt, with the butterflies and the sparkles. Perfect for Disney. I put these on the day before we went, and they have little like chips here and there, but they're still like solidly on. So I think when I go to Disney, that's going to be like my go-to because I don't want to have chipped nails and I don't want to have to redo them when I'm there. So, and I don't really get my nails done, so I do them myself. I brought extras just in case. Ooh, another thing that I felt like was super necessary was, not necessary, but very helpful. I got this for my birthday. I'm not sure how you say it, Laneige. My birthday gift from Sephora. It's a lip mask. I use this every night, which was great because obviously it was very drying when we were there. And then just your classic like toothbrush and all that, but all of that fit in this little bag, which was so great and so helpful. We stayed at the Swan and Dolphin, which I have another vlog coming out about staying at the Swan and Dolphin. They had this cute little shelf that I was able to organize all my skincare on, so I could see it every morning and every night when I came up and do my little steps, and it was cute. I also need to get a better jewelry organizer, but I put all my jewelry in here, which was fine. And I had another little one similar for like extra scrunchies and a couple like hair pieces that I had that I wanted to wear. I always have my little bag full. These Diff eyewear glasses bags are like my favorite. I always have my little supplements. I brought my Circle 4 Sigmatic coffee because sometimes coffee hurts my stomach and this one doesn't. So I did end up using it, which is great. Collagen, some like emergency electrolytes, tons of electrolytes drink. Those were really helpful for our trip. And they come in such little packets. We just threw them in. We even would like split a packet between the two of us, my mom and I, in our separate water bottles, because that felt like plenty and it was really, really hydrating. My little mask bag full of extra masks that I put in my bag everywhere we went. Face mask, because you gotta remember to chill when you're at Disney. We did one night where we had like face mask and chill, had some margaritas, watched a Disney movie. I think it was Cinderella that was on. Had our balcony open. It was so great and so relaxing, and it's easy to get caught up in the go of Disney. So I felt like this was a nice little addition to slow down and relax, actually relax on vacation. I just was really impressed with the way I packed this. So these are all of my dresses and shorts, and like I have a poofy dress in here, all fit in this little block, which was really helpful to pack because like you can pack it, you know, take up, scooch it down, scooch it in, and like I even had more space in here to add more stuff in it. But I'm not explaining this well. The shape of this stays the same, like no matter how much stuff you put. Obviously it will puff up more if you put more on top, but like it's a little bit stiffer around the edges, so it made it easier to pack my like more, that's my husband sneezing, my more like poofy items. So this was a game changer this time around. Also, what else? Oh, so I had my backpack, basically I had some snacks in there, and then I packed all of my other like purses and like purse like items in my backpack. So I just had to bring my laptop and the charger, and then I had all my chargers in there and my camera. But then outside of that, I put my other bags in there. So I have a Star Wars mini backpack that I love to bring around the parks. I can fit so many things in those mini backpacks. They're the best. Also did another little what's in my park bag at one of the parks to show you what I got in my bag. Like I would usually fit at least one more outfit in that tiny bag, and my camera and extra masks and electrolytes and deodorant and all that, and it fits in that little bag, which is perfect. Okay, big travel backpack I got from TJ Maxx a couple years ago. It's great because it's like opens in a square. What is this? Oh, my old boarding pass. Opens in a square and then like closes, so you get a lot of extra room in there kind of. So I was able to fit my mini backpack in here, which also had my little purse and then my fanny pack in it. So that way I didn't have to squish into my bag. I had more room in my actual suitcase, and it was worth it. So here's the thing. I've been carrying these around forever. I've had a hand sanitizer on my purse for probably like 6 or 7 years. These are perfect now for this time that we are in, to make sure you are extra sanitized and washed. So I'm probably gonna get one of these for like each purse next time I go down, but I would swap this from whatever bag I was using, so that I always had hand sanitizer on me. I didn't have to go searching for it. Nailed it. And I think that's it. I know that was a little frantic. I'm very, like I said, I'm very good at packing. I'm not one to skimp. I don't like to edit things out, so I want to bring as much as I can, but I also find that planning, especially for a trip like Disney, if I plan my outfits out or like vibes that I want to get out of certain outfits, or for me certain pictures beforehand, it does make it get less insane. And that's why I tried on all those outfits before, and I'll try and you'll see all of my outfits on Instagram soon, and I'm gonna blog a little bit about it, so you'll be able to see what I actually chose. I like the challenge of packing things, and so fitting everything into a carry-on suitcase is kind of my specialty. So that's why I wanted to share this with you guys. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about Disney, about packing, about skincare, whatever. Comment them below. I'm more than happy to chat with you. I love talking just period, especially about Disney, but I love talking in general. Ask my husband. So that's it, and I hope you guys have a magical day.